Hi everyone, it's me again. For the ones that don't know me already, my name is Yana, and welcome to the section of my channel that is dedicated to Mexico. Here I speak about different things that have to do one or the other way with Mexico. Sometimes it can be traditions, sometimes food, sometimes some uh, datos curiosos, Diego?
Curious facts?
Curious
Funny
facts.
facts?
And from the title that you see, well, you know that today I will talk about tacos. I imagine that majority of you know what a taco is because it's the most famous dish from Mexico, and I think it's known in many places in the world. But in case you don't, this is a tortilla. It can be made of even of regular corn. In that case, it's a little bit yellowish, or it can be a little bit bluish or greenish. It's some corn is like that, no, Diego?
Yeah, it depends on what they add to it.
Uh-huh.
Or white,
Or
of course.
or white if it's made of wheat. So tacos are served like this. Tortilla is open, and then you put whatever you put into the taco. Mexicans have a big imagination. You can find all kinds of meat, fish, lobster, even insects, cream, chili, endless list of ingredients that they put on their taco. And at the moment, then you can put some vegetables. It can be onions, cilantro, nopales. How do you say that in English, Diego?
Cactus.
Cactus, even radish, sometimes carrots. And then at the moment you eat it, you just fold it like this and you start eating it. Or the other way of preparing tacos is like this. It's called flute, or in Spanish flauta. Why? Because it has the shape of flute. You put whatever ingredient you want and you roll it and then you fry it like this. This particular one is made of carrot and onions.
Which is very uncommon.
It's not common. It's an invention of I think so, an invention of my sister-in-law, because she used to be vegetarian, so she was looking for different options of taco. But these flutes can also have chicken or potato or bean. And while similar to tacos, it's another dish that is called quesadilla. The difference is you also use tortillas, but the difference is that quesadillas fold tortilla like this, so that's the way they serve quesadillas. The tacos have a very long tradition. It was a dish that was eaten in Mexico before the Spanish came to conquest. It's assumed that Olmecas were the ones that were the first one eating this delicious dish. And there's also a legend that Moctezuma used tortilla as a spoon, and it's actually the idea that you put
Can
here
you put it
food.
higher so we can see it? We can't see it.
That you put the food inside, and it's a sort of spoon, no? So yes, it might be the beginning of the tacos, but it developed through all these centuries, and there are so many different options of tacos, so many different options. We'll just mention some of them. Some of them were prepared in 9908 in Cuautla, Morelos, and it was a layer of rice on on tortilla, and then on the top of this rice there were different dishes, or what we see, preparations,
Different
no?
food, yeah.
Different food. Like what, Diego? Could you please help me out?
Yes, for example, they had, let me see, chicharrón, which is pig rinds in green sauce. They also had breaded pork, green mole, longaniza, which has no translation, potato with chorizo, among others.
Yeah, and with the time they started preparing it in another state of Mexico called Cuernavaca. There's a different type of tacos that is called tacos from the basket, and they started preparing it in a state, Tlaxcala,
Tacos de canasta. Yes.
in 1950s. What was an inspiration for these tacos? Believe it or not, the crisis. So I think it's a very cheap way of preparing tacos, but even though they are cheap, they are really delicious. And what did they do? They prepared. They had baskets, and they put 400 tacos to one basket. And then they on the sides of the basket there were jars with two different sauces hanging, the typical red and green one. So then the people, well, would put these baskets on their bikes and they would go around and sell the tacos for breakfast. Now many times the students or the bricklayers or any workers would eat it because it's cheap, it's delicious, and it's filling. So I think it's just a perfect meal. And it became so popular that with the time it started being sold in Hidalgo and also in Mexico City. And I would dare to speculate, Diego, I think you can find it in some other places of Mexico, not
Yeah,
only in these
of
three
course.
states.
And the classical ones are of bean, potato, and pig rinds.
Chicharrón,
Chicharrón.
And then
Which is very cheap.
one of the favorite types of tacos of men mainly, no, also women like it, but I think it's one of the most popular, are called tacos al pastor. And it was invented in Mexico City. It's the people that invented it were inspired by Arab food, kebab. I don't know if you can, maybe yes, in the
For sure, they know kebabs.
from kebab, which is like there were layers of meat, no, on the trompo,
I don't know what you call it.
on the pole, no, and then it turns around, right?
Yes.
And well, they say that gyros, the Greek food, is also similar to it. So it's a mixture of Turkish, Greek, and Lebanese influence, and it became really, really famous, and it's really, really a delicious dish.
Here in Mexico.
I believe you're watching us from different parts of the world, but in case you had the opportunity to have tacos, please describe which ones you had or what are your favorite tacos if you can have them frequently. I am a super fan of tacos. I was thinking why. I think because I like grabbing food with my hands. So that's probably something that's really appealing to me. And also Diego loves them, and Lisa too. So we are such fans that on our wedding people were eating tacos, and the type of food that was served, it's called cazueladas because they were served in
Containers made of clay.
Of clay.
Clay contained like very big bowls made of clay, and that's where they put the food.
And yes, we are super fans of tacos in this house. Taco is a very complete dish because it has a tortilla that is rich in calcium, and then it's filled many times with meat. You add some vegetables, and well, obviously you drink something, but of course you shouldn't exaggerate and have 25 tacos. No, like normal amounts, no, are I think no are meant to be eaten. I forgot about one, burritos. No. Is it a type of taco or not, Diego?
It's a burrito, so maybe it's not a taco.
No. Okay.
It's similar, but I don't know. We wouldn't call it
has
tacos.
Tortilla. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And well, the tacos are really delicious. And well, even though I'm trying to avoid Coke or alcohol drinks, I mean, not that I'm an alcoholic, but well, I don't drink it frequently, no. But tacos just don't taste the same with plain water, no. So I really love to have them with Coke. Or with beer. And so does Diego, no? You also like boinks, no, Diego?
A typical Mexican drink, fruit drink of guava or mango. What else do they have? Strawberry and something else. Boings, yeah. It's very common to
Yes.
have them with that.
And if you wonder why we chose this topic for today, it's the day of taco.
The taco day, yes.
The International Day of Taco is celebrated since 2007. But I will give you a really shocking information. At least it was shocking for me. What's the most expensive taco, Diego? Could you help us out with this information that we just read today?
It seems to be the most expensive taco in the world, and it's worth $25,000, almost
Per taco.
Per taco, and that's around 500,000 pesos, almost half a million pesos.
Exactly.
And this taco was invented in 2007. No, that's not true. The taco was invented
2017, no?
in 2017, yes. And by the chef, let me get that name down, Juan Licerio. The ingredients of the taco are...
That's what's the interesting part. I mean, what on earth you put for $25,000 into one taco?
Yes, Kobe veal, lobster, black truffle brie, beluga caviar, white truffles, and a tortilla made with eatable gold layers. Let's say
And no diamonds.
no diamonds.
Well, it's a really expensive taco. It was offered. I don't know if it was served today in Quintana Roo in Mexico.
It was today.
Offered, but I don't
Yes.
know if anyone ordered it.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. Who do you think, Diego, would order such a taco?
Well, I'm sure there are many rich people that would be willing to pay for that because it's very exotic. It must be absolutely delicious. The ingredient that I don't like very much is the beluga caviar. I just don't.
And I don't know.
I've never had it, but I don't know.
No, but I think caviar is good.
Have you had it?
Caviar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. This type for sure not. But caviar, yes, I did have it.
Okay.
But I'm more concerned about that golden things, no?
It's edible. Don't worry, it's
Oh, it
edible.
doesn't matter. I just have an impression or an image of it in my golden necklace or something. Oh no, and well, I don't know. And what if what if one is hungry and you eat like at least 4 or 5 tacos? Imagine, Diego.
Yeah, well, whoever wants to try it, it's served today at the Mayan Riviera, and well, who
Take your
knows?
wallet with.
Yep.
I
Credit
hope,
card.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I hope you liked our video. We do publish here things that have to do with Mexico. So if you're not members of our YouTube family yet, please subscribe so you get notified whenever we publish something. You can share our videos with your family and friends, and see you here next time. Bye.